we're recording again. I mean, Ian, I can't. I honestly would love to sell this computer. I really would. I mean, I would love to sell this computer to like kids in Zimbabwe. I take this off my hands. I don't need it anymore. I don't need this stress from technical difficulties, you sexy bastards. You saw the computer. The computer crashed again. I'm on. I swear to God, I'm honestly this. It's crazy. And then we crash, and we crashed. Mother of motherfucking gods. Oh my motherfucking God. It seems like when I try to record a podcast, and we are 23 minutes in, and I'm about to fucking... Folks. Oh my lordy, Jesus fucking Christ. I hate it. I hate technology. I hate everything about computers. I really can't. I really fucking can't. But we have my man Ian here, or known as Stemp, link in description down below for my beautiful man's face. He makes music, not music, he ain't dropping it like it's hot. He's not making music videos, he's not producing Cardi B's WAP. He makes videos about music and about musicians and about music that we love and bands, whatever the fuck. And music controls my life, and music formulates my crazy ideas, and sometimes music, most importantly, formulates my skits and, you know, what to, you know, make and stuff, and how to edit certain things. So I wanted to have my man Ian on to talk about some music stuff. Ian, how you doing, you sexy bitch?
I'm doing great. Chilling.
It's not like we talked about for the last 30 minutes about music and in-depth stuff about what music makes you horny, because you got into that a little bit. You talked about what music gets you horny in bed. What the fuck's happening now?
Yeah.
What's updating now? What's updating now? No! I'm all updated! I'm sweating. I'm hot. This is hot. Oh my God. But, you know, fuck everything. Let's get into it. I want to take a look at your top 5 albums. I asked you, Ian, I mean, come on the show. Come on, we'll talk a little bit. The computer will crash. We'll get into we'll hyperventilate a little bit. I wanted to talk about our top 5 albums, and I got a couple. And I got 5, as a matter of fact. 5, we'll go like once a piece, one you, one me. So we're gonna go back and forth. What's your number 1 album? I mean, now I don't have them in order. Just throw them out there. If you have them in order, that's great. What's your top 5 albums, starting with you?
All right. It's kind of hard to pick. You know, I like a lot of music. So I kind of picked the stuff that I'm really into right now, at least.
I had to go through my Spotify.
There's 2 things on this list that I feel like are never gonna change. Okay. But the rest of them are kind of disposable. So I'll go over the first one here, though. I'm gonna say I really fucking love the new Abnormal by The Strokes. I'm saying that's up there.
Yes, and
I really fucking love that album.
It's not on my list because I know you were gonna pick it, but I can agree. The Strokes, Abnormal, their latest album, produced by Rick Rubin. You know, I was never a Strokes fan. I heard Last Night, like typical song from movies, whatever. And I heard of them. But maybe in a Drake and Josh episode, maybe one time I heard maybe Drake Bell called the Strokes out or something. I love their last album because I love music that, you know, sometimes takes a little bit to get going. You know, they start out slow and then the rhythm gets going. I mean, you said one of your videos that you made, which I love, that got me, you know, realizing that you're making videos about music, is the video about the Ode to the Mets, their song. What did you say about that song, actually, that fucking made you
I said it was a fucking solid closer. I mean, it's what a way to end an album, you know? I mean, it's the way it is. I mean, it's like a 5 or so minute song. It's a longer song. And it's not a long album too, so when you have a song like that that ends it, which, you know, I don't give a fuck. I told D, and I don't give a fuck about Susan Bukowski, CEO. Don't care. Music's playing. The song's a banger. It's a banger song. I gotta agree. Yeah. So that is on your list for top 5 albums is Abnormal by The Strokes. Like I said, I don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to say off the bat, American Idiot by Green Day. American Idiot by Green Day. I picked these albums because a lot of people, first of all, I'm going to get death threats from this. Like, we're going to get, now I don't agree with you. Okay. I pick albums. When you ask me my favorite albums, I go with
what track can I listen to? What album can I listen to that I don't skip? I don't skip a track. Yeah. I mean, that's a broad way. I think a lot of people name their favorite albums. I do not skip a second of a song. Do not skip a track. There's no tracks on that album that you could skip. No, you have to listen. You want to listen to every track, and it's American Idiot for me. You know, you have like "Give Me Novocaine" and "She's a Rebel." Those songs that they go into each other. They have the two songs that mend. I mean, the whole album pretty much. Some songs mend from one another. You have "Jesus of Suburbia," which is an 8-minute Bohemian Rhapsody fucking storytelling. Punk rock song from Green Day that they said, oh, like 8-9 minutes. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna sit here and Jesus of Suburbia. That song changes pace, changes course. I want to say it maybe 4 times or 5 times. Fuck a rap song that you say, oh, the beat change. Ian, listen to Jesus of Suburbia for me one day. And get back to me. Get back to me. Get back to me.
Yeah.
But mine's American Idiot from Green Day. Come on, American Idiot. 2002. Yeah. 2002. Shit. Or maybe 2004. 2004. Shit was going down. 9/11 just happened. Okay? Green Day's talking about how Bush sucks dick. They don't like him. So they're talking about stuff. They don't give a fuck. American Idiot. That's when Green Day, that's when I believe Billy Joe started going crazy and started getting into pills. And he was like, you know what? Punk rock all day, bitch. Fuck the Britney Spears stuff that's coming out right now. Okay? We're going to go on tour. We're going to have, which, we'll get into it later. I have this band come up later. Then we have, we're going to go on tour with Blink-182 and, My Chemical Romance. That was the band they went on after American Idiot. The tour they went on. Blink-182, My Chemical Romance, Green Day. I think that was the lineup. Oh, you out of your fucking mind. Next album from you, Ian.
Shit. Okay. Newer album. Newer album.
Damn, you going new.
These are both new. Yeah.
Okay.
Last couple, I think 2018. It's grown on me significantly, but I love Tyler the Creator.
Yes.
I think he's like a modern day.
Call me by your call me by your name or whatever the fuck the album's called.
Not that one actually. I'm gonna go with Igor, the one right before it.
I never really listened to Igor.
No,
never listen
to New Magic Wand, and you'll fucking you'll feel something.
All right, I mean,
something.
Dude,
that's a great song.
This past summer though, the album to smoke to this past summer was "Call Me by Your Name." It was. It was. Call me by your name.
Album.
Call me by your name. Call me if you get lost. Call me if you get fucking lost. Yeah, I'm your speed dial.
Fucking
dude, walking down the block. Like, let me give this a chance. Fucking fill in my Pickle Rick bowl. I'm walking down the block, and I'm putting my headphones in, and I hear, oh, you look malnourished. Give me some bread, fries. And I'm like, okay, he's going a different route. He's going a different route. I like it.
Yeah.
What made you? What makes Igor that album for you?
It's so it shows off like. I really like when an artist has like a lot of diversity that can fucking do all sorts of shit.
Of course.
And going from like a more rap centered album to something that's like kind of poppy, kind of it's like a love album, and it's fucking it's great. It's great.
I gotta give it a listen. I gotta give it a listen.
Interesting album. There's a couple rap songs on there. New Magic Wand is probably his best song ever.
Is that the album he won the Grammy for?
Yes.
So that's why. Yes, that's why you're saying there's a couple rap songs, because that's why he was like, I don't like it being in that urban rap category.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because there's like 2, maybe 3 that are more solid rap. New Magic Wand is one of them. Yeah. What's Good is on there. That song is really fucking good. It's just so it's so well produced.
Gotcha.
Makes my fucking ears like I'm having like an ear orgasm.
Yes,
it's fucking
I
great.
was just
Ian,
you're on my wavelength. You're on my wavelength. If you went rap, I'll go rap too. And I have a nice story behind this. Okay, it's gonna be a shocker for some. Bobby Tarantino 2 from Logic.
Okay.
Logic. Now this one I know I'm gonna be on the back of a milk carton for next week. Okay, Ian. Bobby Tarantino 2 is an album that will forever be it's on this list forever for me, just based on the nostalgia and the time where I was at in life alone. Music has that. Music does that. I'll say it in the I think I said it when we crashed, and I'll say it though in the beginning of this episode when I record something, and I'll say it again now. Music and smells. Music and sense of smell.
Yeah, fucking smell. Oh my God.
Two major factors in life that bring back nostalgia, bring back memories, smell, and music. Okay? Those two fucking things. Bobby Tarantino too. Quick little story, Ian. People know I love the marijuanas. And that is the year 2018, the year going into college. Crazy enough, I was relatively late to the game. I started smoking weed that summer of 2018. Now, me not knowing anything about the substance, me being, look at me being a fucking prude as I was in 2018. I'm starting to smoke and stuff, and now I'm starting to look at I'm starting to find the benefits of what it's doing in my life, and figuring out that, oh my God, where was this my whole life? And a little album comes out called Bobby Tarantino 2 from a rapper that at that time I'm starting to love. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with Logic. Now 2022. It's that I want to punch that guy sometimes for some of the decisions he's making, but he's his own artist. He can do what he wants to do. If somebody had the same feelings they had toward my comedy albums, I would back off. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying. Logic at that time, the Bobby, he in one track, he was explaining how he started smoking again. So, oh my God, favorite rapper smoking again. I started smoking. That little connection. The song Indica Badu. When that song came on, me, my friends, we gotta smoke. That album will forever just be known to me. That album was always by my side that summer of 2018 when your boy started to get fucking lit. Like, that's when I feel like I started. That is the summer where I went from Matthew to Turbo. And that album was always with me during that summer. So that's my story behind Bobby Tarantino 2.
Makes perfect sense, yeah.
Give me another album, sir.
All right.
We're going fire at the fireballing.
Yeah. This one I do have on fucking vinyl.
Okay.
It's a fucking weird ass album.
Takashi.
You've probably never heard of it in your life.
Takashi.
It is Velocity Design Comfort by Sweet Trip.
Is that the album they give you when you bought your first Apple product? Like when you bought the Macintosh?
No. It is a fucking, it's like electronic, and it's fucking weird. It's really weird. It's a weird ass album, but it's from 2003, and it is way ahead of its time.
Is it all like, do you want to dance? Do you want to dance?
No, not that kind. It's like it's like you took a VCR and just started stabbing the fucking tape. So what? It's like glitchy and shit. It's weird.
What does that album make you feel though?
It makes me feel
like you're having
some kind of way.
Like you're having a heart attack. Like you're going into a cardiac arrest.
It's a weird album. There's a couple songs on here that I like slow and chill, and the fucking the lady who sings on this because not all the songs have lyrics or anything, but the ones that do. She sounds like a fucking angel, dude. I don't know what it is.
I love angels.
It's so soothing.
Yeah,
it's great. It's great. It's a fucking weird album.
What was it called again? So I can look it up later.
Velocity, Design, and Comfort from 2003. It's a fucking weird album. It's not for everybody, but it's something. It's something weird. I've never heard anything like it, and it's from 2003. I haven't heard anything since that sounds like it, and it's just it's such a fucking weird album. A friend of mine, also a YouTuber, Dragon X, he put me onto that during one of my streams, and I have been addicted to it since.
I have to get a little I gotta get a little baked and listen to it. Maybe I gotta get into my zone.
Yeah.
That's it. Is that an album? Is that an album you trip acid with? You just take acid.
You probably could, and it would be something fucking.
It's
weird.
It's like every fucking Pink Floyd album is just fucking you lay down on a mattress.
Yeah.
And
It's just it is an album that makes you just. What the fuck is going on? But it's great. I fucking love it so much.
We talked about it a little bit before we crashed. Shout out to fucking technology. We talked about the oldies. You said you can appreciate the oldies. I told you I grew up around the Italian family that pretty much, played Frank Sinatra and all those tunes growing up, which I gotta appreciate. I'm gonna go with just any one of them. You could pick any one of them, like probably the main one. The best of Frank Sinatra. Any ultimate of mashup compilation of a Frank Sinatra album, like best hits of Frank Sinatra, I'm putting that on my top 5.
All right.
But because I don't know if you know this, but they say the summer winds keep blowing in from across the stream. Now you may not know this, but it lingers there to touch your hair and rock with me. Oh, summer long, we sang a song, and then we flow that golden sand.
You love my nuts.
2 sweethearts and the summer wind.
You love my nuts.
That's it. How can you not love my way? Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. No, Frank Sinatra, he's got a fucking voice on him for sure.
Yeah,
that whole
man.
style, like that style of song
That
with like
fucking style of
the singer and then like the fucking like group of fucking
the Rat
musicians
Pack.
behind them and
The Rat
shit.
Pack. The little fucking let's go home. Let's go and be
great.
our wife. Let's kick the shit out of our children. Let's drink a beer. It's the 50s.
Yeah. It gives me such
shit.
of you ever play the game BioShock?
No.
It's set in that time and it's got that fucking soundtrack to it and shit and it's fucking.
I mean, have you ever played the Mafia games? Mafia 2?
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You're driving in the snow, listening to Dean Martin. Come on, dude. All right, you're up. I think so far you're on 3. This is your 4th. Your 4th one.
Yeah, fourth one. It's the first album I covered on my channel. The first transition into music.
Okay.
I had a special edition for it, so it's fucking thick.
Jesus, that's a fucking vinyl.
It is. Yeah, there's 3 vinyls in here, but it is the Radiohead Kid A album.
I thought that was Metallica. I thought it was Metallica.
No. Radiohead.
Radiohead.
Kid A. Yes. Fucking huge band in the 90s. They're still making music now. But they
I swear I can confirm and factually say I never listened to 1 second of Radiohead.
You've heard Creep. 100% you've heard Creep.
It's one of those bands where it's like, oh, they made this one, they made that one.
They made that one. You've heard that one song for sure. The fucking I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo.
Maybe.
That fucking song was everywhere. It's in a shit ton of stuff. Even if it's a cover or something, you've definitely heard it.
Gotcha.
It's a huge fucking song. They were like a 90s grunge band is what they started with. They made fucking OK Computer, which was like their biggest album. They have a song on there that's fucking level with like Bohemian Rhapsody and shit with like the long story. Fucking, it's great. But Kid A, that started my channel. It's they went from making like rock music to making like this mix of like rock and like electronic and shit. Another trippy fucking album, that's for sure.
Gotcha.
But you
like albums that put you in a trance.
Yeah. Like the music that makes you feel like you're fucking floating.
The music that makes you feel fucking out of your body. I love.
Yeah. That kind of stuff is what is. I fucking love it so much.
Feeling, when you can't feel your legs? I love that type of music.
Exactly. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
But that album, that fucking started my new channel and shit. It is what got me to like where I am now. It's
which, by the way, congratulations. Which, by the way, congratulations for 1,000 subs. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
1,000 motherfucking subscribers.
1,000.
And that is why I'm telling you right now, because I run your channel. That's why I'm saying you're doing music stuff. Keep at it, man. Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Keep fucking doing it, my brother.
And
you what you call it? I'm sorry, I cut you off. And what?
Oh yeah, it's just.
And it's gonna go to 1 million subscribers. That's what you're gonna say. And my channel is gonna go to 1 million subscribers.
You love my nuts.
That's what we do. We love them all. What you call it? So you went Radiohead. I mean, all right. I'm gonna have to listen to a lot of your albums. I mean, have I said one album yet? I mean, that you haven't heard of? Like, I mean, besides the Frank Sinatra one, that wasn't the exact one.
Have you listened to
the songs?
I've listened to songs from them.
Gotcha.
I've heard songs from them. Maybe not the whole album, but
besides the abnormal one, I have not heard one fucking song from any of you fucking people. Maybe one or two. Yeah. Maybe one or two. All right. So I did Best of Sinatra, American Idiot, Bobby Tam 22. I'm gonna go. But I'm gonna leave my best for last. I'm gonna go with one where a lot of people are losing. A lot of people do not know. A lot of people forget because they just hear the songs. They don't know that, oh shit, this motherfucker put all those pieces in a fucking album. Bruno Mars, Doo-Wops and Hooligans.
Okay.
Do I have to go and get off my fucking headphones? Do I have to bring up the track list real fast for you? Because Ian, I did not get the reaction I kind of wanted from you. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I want to read out the track list for you. Okay, let's just do it for you. No DoorDash. I know I'm a fat bastard. All right, 1 second. 1 second. Let me put these fucking ear fucking things on. Lovely hair, by the way. I love your hair, by the way. It's nice and flowy. I love it. It's nice and flowy.
Thanks.
Nice and flowy. Doo-Wops and Hooligans. I mean, fucking. Let's just type in Hooligans. There we go. Doo-Wops and Hooligans. Grenade. Okay. Number one.
Oh, yeah.
Number one, Grenade. I get the grenade. Then we go. Are you fucking kidding me? Then we go number 2. Okay. Just the way you are. That's 2. Ian, that's 2 back-to-back fucking bangers. Then we have, not gonna lie to you, our first time. You need to have someone in your bed for this song. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm doing this when it's already on the fucking podcast.
Is this the album with the Lazy song on it?
Yeah. The Lazy song is up fucking next. Dude.
Yeah.
And then we have Runaway Baby. Looky here now. What do we have? Another
he fucking ran the radio in this motherfucking album. Holy shit.
Then we got every single fucking Flash Mob proposal song used. Marry You. I think I want to Dude, Ian, are you understanding now?
Yeah,
are you understanding?
I understand.
We got one of the ones. We got one of the ones that a lot of people don't know. Liquor store. You can count on me like uno, dos, tres.
Yeah,
I'm also bilingual. I'm bilingual. Come on, dude.
Yeah, no, that's a good pick. Honestly, I can completely understand that. Yeah. Fucking take it over.
All right, now let's hear your one that's not going to top that.
Probably never fucking heard of this album either.
The fucking Sesame Street soundtrack.
This one I picked. I heard it. It's from 2006, I believe. It is by Grizzly Bear. It is Yellow House, and this album is my number 1 favorite of all time. I saved this for last because this is.
I'm trying to pinpoint your taste in music. You like fucking like underground, like not really underground, but like, you like songs that you have to like. You can never probably say, oh, if your friends ask you what you're listening to and you say that song, they can never go, Oh, yeah. They always have to probably say, wait, what? You probably have to explain everything you listen to.
I'm surrounded myself by some pretty similar people, so they understand for the most part. But this, so
you're listening. So you're an item of your environment. You're a product of your environment, pretty much.
Yeah, in a way. This album is more like a folk album. Okay. Very stringy, very piano-y. Really fucking pretty. It's like that kind of shit that you're like. I never
heard music that be described as pretty.
Yeah,
it's such a pretty song.
It's a pretty song. It's like, you know, you listen to it and you're like, shit. Okay, it's very I've always, you know, Grizzly Bear is a fucking great album. They're like an indie band from like the early 2000s. They recently broke up because they got fucked over by the music industry, but you know, great band. They fuck. Stuttering trying to think of what I'm trying to fucking say. They have such a unique sound to them that I can't really pinpoint anywhere else. It's such like I said, it's pretty. It's like pretty music. It's so
a common theme among your music choices. I can't explain it.
a lot of my music is
non-explainable. Can't explain.
Non-explainable. It's also very like cinematic.
Yeah.
I'm a film major. I'm going to school for movies and shit. So a lot of the stuff I listen to is usually very grand.
And I'm very happy. I'm very happy you said that because, like I said before, music and for my comedy albums, everything, music is the number one influence in in terms of skits, editing. I do not write a script or a format for a skit unless I heard a song that I know I'm gonna be using behind it. I write out skits like because I'm all about the tempo of the fucking song. I do the skit based off the tempo of the song, so I can cut it based off the song. I love that. I mean, I'm going to say mine right now. My last one, my fifth album, is probably my number one, A Night at the Opera. I have it in my closet. I'm not going to do what you did, which was professional. I'm lazy. I don't want to get it. But A Night at the Opera, Queen's third album. Queen was on the brink. If you don't know who Queen is, I'm going to give you a little fucking listen. It's fucking John Deacon, okay, on bass. You got Roger Taylor with the drums. I don't boom. You got Brian May with the guitar, which he built himself, the Red Special, who is a fucking scientist, fucking, you know, atoms and science and Bill Nye. He's that guy. Then you got in my opinion, the number one vocalist, the man with the beautiful vocal cords in the world, Freddie Mercury. That's Queen. They were about to be bankrupt. They were about to have their band was about to break up because they had no fucking money. They got fucked over by their company for their first two albums, Queen 2, and maybe the third, Sheer Heart Attack. Then after Sheer Heart Attack, which is this one, they made this album, okay? They did everything they had to do for their fucking music company, whatever, and their deal fucked them over, and they had no money. They end up signing to Elton John's manager, John Reed, and they make a deal. They make a couple more albums with them, Night at the Opera, Day at the Races, News of the World, and then after News of the World, I think they went on their own way with jazz. I'm going to give you a Queen fucking lesson right now, but however, Night at the Opera, though, that was exactly why I love it, because one, Bohemian Rhapsody's on there. Done. Sealed. Of course, done. Yeah. Bohemian Rhapsody. You have sleepers that I think Queen fans that, you know, if you're a Queen fan based off their hits, like Another One Bites the Dust, We Will Rock You. If you're a Queen fan, you probably love the hits, but if you dive deep in their albums, bro, there are you know how many fucking times I put on a Queen song in my fucking car and my dad's like, this is Queen? This is Queen. I'm like, yeah, dude. They can go hard. They can go soft. They can do opera. The Queen just automatically. I mean, Queen is my favorite band. We have a favorite vocalist and favorite bands. So we'll get into that now. But like, I'll get right into it then. Favorite vocalist we'll talk about now. Freddie Mercury. Okay, like on Night at the Opera, Freddie Mercury fucking the way he just sang his fucking heart out. This is before he was chain smoking cigarettes, so he still got that youthful fucking Freddie Mercury sound with the growing up oldness. I believe Bohemian Rhapsody is a song about Freddie Mercury coming to terms with his sexuality. I truly believe that. I mean, it was said by Brian May, I believe, in a radio interview, and I think I looked into it myself, like, after he said it, and then a lot of things started making sense. Like, Mama just killed a man, maybe he killed his old self. Who knows? Then you have 39. Then you have I'm in Love with My Car, which I'm in Love with My Car is the number one in the world. Ian, fun fact for you. I'm in Love with My Car. So Bohemian Rhapsody was their first single on that album. I mean, Queen was going bankrupt, broke, going all out, all home. They had to put out a single. They picked Bohemian Rhapsody on the B side because back in the day, the singles weren't just, hey, single on Spotify, it's on now. Singles were you have to go to the store, buy the single, one song, and that single had a B-side, another song on the back of it, like a little fun thing you got, and it was another song they promoted for the album. They picked I'm in Love with My Car, the original single they wanted to pick besides Bohemian Rhapsody, which was made by Roger Taylor from the drummer, and that song, I'm in Love with My Car, is the number one B-side song in the world because Bohemian Rhapsody was on the A-side. Because people bought Bohemian Rhapsody is such a popular song, I believe I'm in Love with My Car is the number one B-side song ever to be sold. Like
that would make sense.
And it made, because back in the day, their deals within the band was whoever wrote the song got most of the money, whatever, whoever's song it was, got most of the money. Roger Taylor, the drummer who made that song, I'm in Love with My Car, banked out because Bohemian Rhapsody was on that single. That album, though, it changed their life. It changed music. I mean, Bohemian Rhapsody's music video created music videos, what we know today. Okay, I mean, so yeah, Freddie Mercury. We'll go with Vocalist now. Freddie Mercury. I mean, I didn't pick 5 or whatever. I'll just go back to how many you picked or whatever. But I picked Freddie Mercury. You know, Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse is someone
solid pick. Yeah, I fucking definitely agree. Yeah,
Amy Winehouse, where another. I mean, I think I said Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, because we talked about it. And before, you know, Ian, they missed out on.
They did.
They missed out on a Grammy-nominated podcast. Because the computer crashed, and I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna do a podcast new to something. I'm gonna make up for it. Don't worry about it. So. Ian will be that too. So, Freddie Mercury, Amy Winehouse, who was a part of that 27 Club, who died among Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, Amy Winehouse, unfortunate passing. Amy Winehouse for Best Vocalist. I picked Bruno Mars also for Best Vocalist.
That's a good,
Come on, you never hear a song where he's featured in or on an album that he doesn't have great vocals. I picked Frank Sinatra. I picked Brenda Lee, who Brenda Lee was, you heard her rocking around the Christmas tree. A lot of people don't know that artist, so they don't probably listen to her. But Brenda Lee is someone that I remember listening to a song. I was watching Euphoria, the show Euphoria. And a song they played was from Brenda Lee. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That show about drugs, sex, and bullshit happening in life, Euphoria. They decided to use a song from the 1950s from Brenda Lee. It's just the shit you feel from the music. And I'm going to speak like I'm like a Harvard professor. The shit you feel in a song, okay? It has to make you feel special. You need to feel wanted when you listen to a song. You have to be erect sexually when you hear a good song, okay? That's what I want. Now, if you're taking notes, I would recommend you putting down my phone number because I am horny. 347-40. So that'd be my class. That'd be my class, really, if I was teaching about what makes a great fucking song. I took some notes. I mean, I'm happy. You're smart now. What would you pick to, your best vocalist you like?
Shit.
Let me guess.
I picked one.
Johnny Sandberg. I don't know who. Let me guess.
He's not even one of these five. Okay. Childish Gambino, or Donald Glover has the voice of a fucking angel. That man's a Renaissance man.
Okay, all right. Is it more that auto-tune-ish voice of his when he gets like, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if he uses auto-tune, but with the type of music he does make, it's kind of like when Eminem sings. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't really use auto-tune.
No, I could only imagine he probably doesn't. But I also don't listen to a lot of his music also to know how he sings in that type of like, when you hear his voice, I only hear like This Is America 3005. So when I hear his voice like that, I'm not really listening to like the vocals of his voice.
Have you ever heard Redbone by him?
I know that's him.
That's him.
But that's what I mean by autotune, like computerized fucking up with. That's him.
That's him. That's him.
But I remember
he can sing that shit.
I think on SNL I saw him on SNL or something, and
he can do it live. He can do it live, and that's why that is the main reason why I'm mentioning him, because I feel like he isn't mentioned because a lot of his songs are more rap based, and you don't really focus on the vocal style there. But those songs like off of what's it called? Yeah, that's him. Wow. He can just sing like that. Wow. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. That entire album of his, "Awaken My Love," he has some great. Because that's like more of like an R&B kind of album. But
did you see how I just did that? I'm gonna come after and watch. I can do it.
It's great. The range of him is fucking phenomenal. Yeah. I also I guess I should probably mention fucking Tom York, the lead singer of Radiohead. That man can fucking belt out some shit.
I missed the big one. Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Whitney
that's fucking.
You love my nuts.
And I love you nuts. She's a queen, man. I mean, I remember when she passed away, I remember everyone was calling her the Queen of Pop, and that's true. I mean, King of Pop, Michael Jackson. Fucking Queen of Pop, Whitney Houston. I mean, Whitney Houston. I mean, those nights when you look at my face. I mean, I don't know a word, but I mean, Whitney Houston, Whitney fucking Houston, amazing. I'm trying to think of other ones too. Anything else comes to your mind? I mean,
I know you already said it, but Freddie Mercury has a fucking voice. Like, jeez. My fun fact for you, I guess. My grandpa and his brother.
Oh, don't tell me they met
throughout the years. Were in several like 70s, 80s cover bands, and they would play that kind of shit all the time. And so I grew up around that music a lot.
I thought you were gonna give me like my uncle, whatever. They went to a ton of Queen's concerts because, dude, you don't know how upset I am that of course I was born after the fucking era.
I don't know if he ever did see Queen. I wonder. I should ask him that. I wonder if he had.
My Aunt Claire. I remember we were at my uncle's house for dinner one fucking weekend. I remember we were watching like live concerts, and I was like, let's put on a Queen live concert. And she just says, oh, I saw Queen at Madison Square Garden. I'm like, ha! I'm like, stop! I'm like, we need to talk now. I'm like, stop. I'm like, cause I swear to God, I have a website bookmarked, fucking tab saved, locked, everything on my computer of Queen. Ian, I will send it to you. Every show bookmarked, like a detailed fact description of every show they fucking done. Pictures, fucking sometimes audios from the shows. Like, dude, you don't know how big of a Queen fan I am. It is fucking crazy. It really is crazy. Like, if I could suck fucking Freddie Mercury's mustache right now, I would. Off his fucking face. But that's just really, I mean, favorite bands. I mean, once again, like I said, a Queen. Do you know I'm gonna bring up a band that gets a lot of shit because sounds like another famous band called Led Zeppelin? You know what I'm talking about? Greta Van Fleet.
Oh, no, yeah.
Dude, Greta Van Fleet. Fucking love Greta Van Fleet, but every time I listen to them or whatever, they get great fucking reviews and a lot of people love them, but it's instantly, he sounds too much like Robert Plant. It's a Led Zeppelin fucking trade-off. Like, come on, dude. Like, come on. The fucking guy has a great fucking voice. I mean, yeah, it sounds like someone. Okay, it's not their music. They gotta create the music.
Yeah.
Oh no, you feel another way about this, huh? Oh no. Oh no, you're against me about this.
No.
You want to curse me out right now about that opinion. You want to curse me out right now.
No. I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah, I mean, I just wrote down my favorite bands: Greta Van Fleet, Green Day, Queen, Motley Crue, Nirvana. I also put down the Strokes, and My Chemical Romance.
My girlfriend's going to see them in
Dude, don't even bring that
summer.
up. Don't bring that up because you want to know why? I know they're going on tour. The tickets were fucking crazy. Do you understand?
What? Yeah.
No,
you're in New York, right?
Yeah, My Chemical Romance tickets for the first level up was like $300 a fucking pop.
She's going to I'm in New York. I'm upstate, but Albany. They're doing a show.
I think they're doing one in the Barclays Center. I think where I am in Brooklyn.
They might be doing
in Brooklyn.
Dude, I'm not anywhere fucking close to Albany.
I'm gonna fucking FBI tightrope that shit. I'm gonna fucking scale the building. I'm scaling the building. I'm gonna go through the roof. Dude, like, come on, March of the Black Parade. I could have put that on one of my favorite songs. Like, come on, the March of the Black Parade and carry on. That's a fucking great song.
That I have to say, I'm not too big of a fan of them. I can never get into his voice. He has a weird
when I was
accent.
A young boy, my father
it's not for me, but
took me
I can understand.
The city to see a marching band.
Yeah, he has like that. But he has that. But you don't like fucking Green Day's like, don't want to be an American idiot. Yeah, they all have like that weird fucking. I think it's just like a lot of.
I don't want to give it away, but I'm happy.
Punk music in general.
I don't want to give it away, but I'm happy. I'm happy. Go on. What?
I will say I fucking love Blink-182 though. Blink-182 is
They're a good band.
Saw them in concert.
They're a good band. Their voice pisses me the fuck off. His voice, that guy's voice.
That makes sense. Yeah, that can make sense. I feel like a lot of those.
He's an extreme Billy Joe. I don't want to give it away though because we're getting right into it, like that type of shit. I don't want to give it away, but exactly what we're talking about, I have a track on my next comedy album incorporated around it. Because exactly the thing we're laughing about is exactly what I'm going with the angle for that track. Because, dude, everyone in the 2000s sounded like this. They were doing it all the time.
I think I could never get into it. Dude, I always like some of the
you go
the outliers for that.
You go into the booth in the 2000s. You walk into any single booth in the 2000s. You hear, "My mother left me grain. My father left me blood." Like, and then the booth guy's like, is he okay? What's happening? What the fuck?
Like I was big into like more like punk music and stuff when I was in like middle school, and the ones that I liked were. Like I liked Fall Out Boy, like old school Fall Out Boy.
Dude, I went to the
Paramore.
I went to the Green Day. Yeah, Paramore. I went to the Green Day. I went to the Green Day concert. It was supposed to be Weezer, Fall Out Boy, Green Day. Fall Out Boy got fucking COVID when they came to New York, so we missed out on Fall Out Boy. I saw
Weezer.
I saw Weezer. I saw Green Day, and another small band opened for them. I'm not sure if you know them, called the Interrupters.
No, I haven't heard of them.
The Interrupters have very, very good songs. Pretty songs. Very pretty songs. Yeah. What were your what were some of your bands?
Back then when I listened to like the pop or like the pop punk or punk music in general, I liked Paramore, Blink-182, Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco.
Very big sleeper.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. I absolutely despised the Killers. I don't like them.
I only listen to the hits. Like,
I don't even like those.
Just fine. Gotta be down. That's the Killers.
I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's them. I can't. Yeah. Every time they come on, I just get pissed off.
Do you know what song I love though, but I can't stand because it's this song that makes me feel like this dude's just trying too much. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Like, he's trying too much. I don't think that's his voice. I think he heard Green Day and said, we're gonna do this. I mean, that's why I kind of like. And it's also crazy how I don't know the inspirations the bands have that I love, but yet I find out they had them. And I'm like, that's why I love this band, because they also love this. Because I was watching a My Chemical Romance interview, and some guy said, you remind me of Freddie Mercury when you're on stage. And he said Freddie Mercury, huge inspiration. I'm like, that's why I love My Chemical Romance. That's why.
Another band that I thought of, 70s, Talking Heads. I don't know if you ever really listened to the Talking Heads, but they're
heard of them, never listened.
They did, maybe you've heard Psycho Killer. They did that song. Maybe. That's off of, I don't know. It's on a lot of movies and shit, especially stuff. I don't know if you're into like fucking serial killer shit at all.
No.
I always watch that shit.
I mean, My Chemical Romance is probably the closest to like want to fucking kill someone music, because I'm not going to lie to you. I got into My Chemical Romance the beginning of the quarantine, like around March 2020, and I had a lot of anger in me, as we all did. So I think that's why I started loving My Chemical Romance, because I was in my fucking room, I was in my room like, who drank my last? Like fucking like going crazy. So.
No, Talking Heads, they're from the 70s. They're a huge inspiration for a ton of stuff. They're a great band.
Yeah, I mean Nirvana, the 90s. They're fucking,
Nirvana.
They changed the course of rock in the 90s.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to get anything else. I also wrote down for favorite vocalist. Going back, I wrote down, Freddie Mercury, Amy Winehouse. And I also wrote, and every opera singer who wears a winter scarf all year round. Like, they're always the best fucking vocalists. Anytime you see an opera singer that wears a scarf all year round, they always have the. So if you want to call that beautiful vocalist, I put all those people plus every opera singer who wears wool scarves all year round. I mean, that's what I put also. But, is there any artist or any musician band that you are listening to now that is not discovered, that you can't wait for to blow up?
It's fucking, there's a band called Stuck. Okay. And they have like,
and they're stuck at no subscribers. That's why they're not going nowhere.
They have like 4,000 listeners on like Spotify. Small band. They have an EP called Content That Makes You Feel Good. Okay. It's 12 minutes total. Very short.
I love
it's great.
I love short stuff.
It's so good. It's so quick, so fast.
Okay.
It's got that like underlining, like they're from Chicago. They have like that underlining, like there's some like political shit in there, but it's masked enough that it's not annoying.
Gotcha.
But it's great. There's another band that I've been listening to called Lime Garden. It's an all-female band. I think they're from like the UK, and they don't have any albums yet. It's just a bunch of singles.
Yeah.
But they already have, holy shit, they've gotten to 50,000 monthly listeners, so they're getting somewhere.
I am correct with my opinion then, or my statement that you are an underground fucking listener, because you have a lot of unknown though artists that you listen to. I got one. I mean, I'm listening to what the fucking radio throws at you and the shit I'm used to. But one day, dude, I was on TikTok and I saw a video of this fucking kid. His name's Peter McPoland. Look up Peter McPoland. Peter McPoland, like the place, Poland. Right. Yeah. And Peter, dude, he also doesn't have an album, singles, EP, whatever. Dude. Amazing fucking music. I think he just signed to Columbia. I think he just signed to Columbia Records. So I've been listening to him up until he got signed. So I'm so happy for this dude. However, I'm always scared for when I hear young artists getting signed to fucking record labels and.
Yeah, holy shit. We could go on and on about how fucked the music industry is. Yeah. Oh my god.
And that's why when I make my comedy albums and when I have my fucking drunk fucking high, thoughts at night when I'm like, oh, maybe, Def Jam comedy. I my fucking comedy and the shit that comes out of my mouth. If I had someone looking over me, Ian, and telling me what to do and what not to do, I would have no content. I would have nothing on here. So, just Peter McPoland. I just love his music because it makes you feel sad sometimes. It can make you feel happy. I just love a new artist that doesn't go the fucking down the blueprint, the formula, the typical fucking, mumble shit. I love an artist that from the start tries to find him or herself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like, for example, I always did, I never wanted to see an artist, or for me, never wanted to, going back, let's say for Little League Baseball, whatever, I never wanted to act or assume that I was like the best, or, just being like a soldier in like a fucking assembly line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like artists or anything in life for that matter that's a copy and paste. If it's unique, if it's different, and you're throwing at me songs that make me have to think about my own life, that's the fucking artist I love. That's it.
I'm a fucking recommend it, dude. I listen to Kid A by Radiohead. If you want
Kid
some
A.
weird shit. That or OK Computer, the album right before that. Some people say that's more accessible, but I don't know.
What was it called? Kid OK? OK Kid?
Kid A.
Kid A.
Yep. Gotcha. That or OK Computer. That's like their
OK
biggest.
Kid. OK Kid.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha. But yeah, no, I'm very, dude, like, I'm happy that I'm talking to someone that, experiences and likes music the way I do, because whenever I try to, my parents, dude, parents are supposed to be the people that throw stuff at you to kind of give you what it felt like to grow up in the ages they grew up in. I asked my fucking family for, what type of music you like when you grow up. Oh, we weren't in the big into music. You grew up around the best fucking generation of music. You weren't into music?
Yeah.
Like my uncle. My uncle's the only one that kind of give me vinyls and show me and tell me stuff. My mom and dad, the fuck, we at the club, whatever the DJ. Okay. All right.
Yeah. I'm lucky enough. Like a lot of people in my family are around music. My grandpa, like I said, was in cover bands and shit, playing 80s music all the time. I used to go to those concerts when I was like 8 years old, and hearing that shit. My dad's been in bands in and out all the time, and he's like, my parents were really young when they had me. They were like 20, so like 90s music is huge for me.
Fresh into the freestyle. Did they like fucking freestyle music? The fucking like that when you feel
more like,
my heart,
like Nirvana type shit.
No, but okay, so they were more
like rock.
I forget that my parents were born in Bensonhurst, fucking Italy, Goomba Mafia, Brooklyn. That every single song they heard from a fucking block party or a barbecue. Like they didn't research, nothing, no record stores, no whatever, nothing.
Shit ton of my taste is from my dad. I can't, like, he showed me so much music because he's always been so much into it. It's like one of his biggest like hobbies and stuff. So a lot of the music stuff that I like, I've heard from my dad. Grizzly Bear, one of them. Radiohead, one of them. Like two of the biggest bands that I listen to are because of him. And like, yeah. So I'm lucky enough to grow up around that. So I had a lot of stuff influence when I was younger to get me into shit. But
I think that's what is the best about music. About that is that, first of all, they never die. I mean, first with Spotify and everything now, you can listen to I was talking to you before. You can listen to Hussein Johnson on Spotify, who made albums in the fucking 50s that no one heard of in the 50s, but it's on fucking Spotify in 2022. I mean, music never dies. That's why it's a generational thing. I think music is what inspires me to do a lot of things in my fucking career and what I make and stuff. And Ian, maybe we can kind of make this maybe like a once a month or a couple times a session, a couple of podcast cycles in. We can have you every once in a while to talk about maybe a specific music drop that happens within the moment, or we can review something. We could be like a little fucking what's that guy that looks like Logic, Fantano. We could be two Fantanos.
Yeah.
We could be Fantani. Yeah. We could be Fantani. But I love this, dude. I love just bullshitting, talking about favorite music and stuff. And maybe when I'm streaming on Twitch, we can actually chill and listen to some music or something. Yeah. I don't know. I'm down for it, dude.
I've been doing a lot of those streams lately myself. I've been streaming on YouTube a lot because just a lot of my audience is there. They'll tune in. I just started doing Twitch. And I always did YouTube for that exact fucking reason of most of my audience on YouTube and stuff. And I may go back and forth or whatever, but I'm so scared to I have to try Twitch. I have to fucking try. I never did it. I feel like Twitch though, in terms of just in general,
like fan base and whatever the fuck. Like once you get a fan base on Twitch, I feel like it's much better because I've had established fan base. You know me in my past. I've had established fan base on YouTube. It's a come and go thing. If it's whatever they fucking see, they like. If they don't, they go. On Twitch, I feel like it's more of a family and
it's dedicated. Yeah,
it's a core.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Dude, I started on Twitch and changed over. It's just a
tell
Twitch
me the dark side. Tell me what happens then. If you left, what happened? What made you leave? The dark side.
Well, Twitch doesn't have a discoverability system really in place. It's really shit to grow on Twitch, which is kind of an issue. Also, it's just I mean, that's one of the biggest things, you know, you sit there with I was sitting there with like 3 or 4 viewers, which is fine. You know, if they're active in chat, they're chilling.
Dude,
I have no fucking problem with that.
Yesterday I was talking to fucking 3 people for the matter of like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Ian, I swear to God. Ian, I swear to God, from the last time you talked to me, I'm fucking. We're at the same level. We're at the same level. I fucking. That's it. Like we're all starting the same way. So I say to everybody, and that's why I literally practice what I preach. I tell everybody, it starts like that. You talk to 3 people. Yeah. Those 3 people come back. Then another 3 people come. That's 6. Then you go. That's 12. Dude, don't get me started with the whole patience thing because I got none. I got none.
Yeah. Well, it was just it got to the point where I was like, the people who watched me on Twitch watched me for gaming stuff. Yeah. And so when I started trying to stream more music stuff,
we're in the same boat.
It was like, shit. Okay, they want to watch that, not the other thing.
Once you thought you were out, they pull you back in.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, I was about to clip a fucking like part of a documentary I was watching or an interview I was watching, but I hate people that fucking post those things like a clip that means something they feel and they caption, yes, this exactly. I hate when I do that shit. I hate it. But I was going to post something with that nature, like I forgot who fucking said it, but it was like I think it was a musician of some sort. Oh no, it was Star Wars. It was fucking who's that guy that made Star Wars? Fucking George Lucas.
George Lucas?
When George Lucas sold Star Wars to Disney, right? And the guy asked him, "Well, are you still gonna be hands on? Are you still gonna?" He goes, "Well, here's the thing about the Star Wars Disney deal. It's like a breakup. There's a lot of rules to a breakup. You don't call. You don't text. You don't go to their house and see what they're doing. You completely snap the cord. You're completely distanced. Because if every time you keep coming back, it's harder to get out again. So get out of there. You are preaching to the choir, my friend. I get it. So, but that is why, dude. Listen, you embrace your past, but you also move on because it's your fucking future, and you do what you want to fucking do. You do what you want to fucking do. That's it.
With YouTube streaming, I've just found it like, you know, because I've been making music stuff, the people who pop in there just want to talk about music. I've gotten some fucking weirdos though. There's a dude asking me about the girth of my dick last week. Don't know what that was about. Was it you?
Did you find my alternate account? I mean,
shit.
You love my nuts.
I mean, what's happening? I mean, you're gonna get those crazy people. I get people in my DMs on Instagram. Instagram's usually when I get the crazies on Instagram. I get people asking me for feet pics. Yeah, no. I mean,
there are some fucking weirdos. Yeah, I've had to try and I got a couple more mods and stuff recently, so I can deal with that kind of stuff because it gets out of hand sometimes.
And let me ask you this, because with gaming and a lot of this stuff on YouTube and stuff like that, when you have content where you know some of the people are coming to you just for that thing that you're streaming or whatever, now when you're streaming to with the whatever low amount of people, the people you do have, I'm speaking for myself here, it feels so much more better knowing you have people there for the shit you're doing rather than they're here to see a fucking, you know, a sound bite from a song or whatever the case may be. You know they're there for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're there for you and they came for you. They're not here to bust your balls about your dick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, so it's a lot better. That.
How do you guys like this song? What is the size of my? Okay, we're moving on.
Yeah. Like I'll sit there. I've been listening to some albums. I had my girlfriend on to listen to some albums that I like that I've already covered on my channel and stuff and that kind of thing. There's some people being creepy towards her, and It's fucking weird.
Dude, let me know. Let me know. I'd be happy to jam out to you one night to listen to some fucking songs. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And I'd be in the chat to fucking hit them with the get the fuck out of here. I will. I don't care.
But it is a lot of fun, listening to music. And I've done a stream where I had just viewers send in a shit ton of music, and they would just send in like links to random songs and stuff, and that was a lot of fun too.
I'm not sure if you listened to it when I released it, but did you review or stream my hit single "Itsy Bitsy Drug Addict"?
No, I don't think I have. Holy shit! How did I miss this? How did I miss it? I'm gonna have to. I'll have to whip it up on stream. Holy shit! I can't believe that.
I thought we were friends.
How did I miss that?
That was it's a hit though on my comedy album. Thanks Anxiety. That was the music track. There you go. That's it. It's a busy joy.
I'll have to check that out.
So if you want,
I did listen to the comedy album.
It's such a forgettable track. It's a forgettable track. Don't trust me. It's forgettable. But that I would put up against any hit song in your top 5. I would have to say.
All right. Yeah, I'll have to do a review.
Fun fact, leaving a Met game one day in the car, leaving Citi Field, windows down, I blasted Itsy Bitsy Drug Addict in the fucking parking lot. When you hear the story of the spider becoming a drug addict and dying. So there you go. I turn a kid's nursery rhyme into a sponsor song. So
I actually made some music in 2017 or something over some shitty non-copyright music beat. Terrible. I made a song about having sex with a Papa John's pizza.
Like rap?
Kind of, yeah. Now, it was like freestyle.
I have a friend that does I call it comedy rap. He can't be fucking serious with this shit he says. No. So that's why I call it comedy rap. I enjoy that rap though. I enjoy the comedy rap. I enjoy like Lil Dicky. I enjoy Lil Dicky stuff.
It was the kind of thing where like I would say stupid shit in like Discord with my friends, and I'd be like, I gotta write that down. That's funny. And I wrote like a couple songs. One of them is about having sex with a Papa John's pizza.
Okay.
And another one is about having sex with cows.
Okay.
And how they're grass fed, but I'm ass fed.
A lot of sex.
Yeah. And the other one is just about how my friend Evan is short. So that was.
Shout out Evan. Shout out to Evan. I mean, he's short now. He's short.
Oh, and a song called Thought Patrol.
Dot Patrol. Dot Patrol. Dot Patrol. I love dots. That's Turbo's dots. Well, Ian, I'm so sorry. I mean, we went another hour. I mean, we were going for 20 minutes. I mean, I guess time flies when you're having fun and you're being stressed out by a blonde albino. I mean, I really apologize. But Ian, I hope I didn't waste your time today. I thank you so much I thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
For coming on the show of 100 and 110%. And I would love to have you on, like I said, in the future for more podcasts. And just for, I mean, I have, like I said, I have another comedy album in the works for the 2022. So if you want to voice act like a homeless person, or if you want, if you want to voice act like a monster, or a gremlin, or like a horny, like horned up fucking character, throw me suggestions my way, and I'll try to write you in some way, somehow. Somehow. Really, that's it.
Will do.
That's it.
You love my nuts.
But Ian, where can people? I mean, I know I said before link in bio, but where can people find you? Mainly YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.com/Stemp or on Twitter StempYT.
Not Stump, not like the tree.
No, STEMP. Yep.
Oh, the guy was asking you how big your stump was the other day. That's what he was asking you.
Maybe that's what it was.
That's what he was asking you. He probably didn't know
that could have been it.
It wasn't Chatterbait. It was YouTube. He probably didn't know that.
On the wrong site.
Yeah, on that wrong site. There's not tokens, it's subscriptions. Ian, much love. I gotta go and bring Ivy to the gynecol. There's some backup. There's some backup in the tubes. I didn't say. I'm not giving it away. I'm not telling you information. I'm just saying you have tubes clogged.